Alright. What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Deante Section. How you doing? Hope you guys had a great holiday weekend. Go ahead back to the Telegram, to Facebook, wherever you guys came from, in our group chat and type "I'm on." So then everyone else who may have missed the announcement will see that we're about to jump on, and maybe they'll come on if they have any questions about anything at all. I'm gonna get rid of this camera here. I guess this is being recorded, okay? While we give them like one more minute, if you have any questions at all, either drop them in the Telegram chat. I'm not Telegram, I'm sorry. In the Zoom chat, go ahead and start dropping those. Does anyone have any charts that they want to go over? Maybe that you have gone over throughout the week and your trade didn't go your way, or they have questions about your chart, if you did it right, if you're looking for a trade opportunity now. All right. And all right, cool. So I know we were talking to a couple of people inside of the Telegram last night. They have questions. If you guys are here, go ahead and either raise your hand or jump on the mic or drop the questions inside of the chat. For anyone that was here last week, drop in number 2 if you were here last week. Definitely. Okay. Do you guys do any charting from last week or the week prior?
So what's up, Deante?
What's up? What's up? What's up, Rob? What's going on, bro?
Not much. Chilling.
Jamal, I actually answered that question in depth last week. Check out the replay. As I had a very good example on that. And I can't remember what I said, but it was tight. So check out the replay. It's posted in the group. As a matter of fact, I'll grab it for you. All right. What is that? How's you guys straight with going? You guys catching anything? I got you, Robert. Actually, go ahead and Robert, if you want to hop on the mic or drop your question inside of the chat. All right, cool. Robert. All right, so is there any questions for me about anything at all? Are you guys stuck on anything?
Hello, good morning.
Hey, this is Vanisha.
This is Renisha. Yes, you said it just right.
How's it going?
Well, I had a beginner's question. Are we going to be making money in the green or the red? Are we supposed to try to figure out when it's going to go up or go down or both?
Both. So, all right, so basically, it's your job as a trader. Let me pull up a good chart. Let me pull it up. I got 2 of them up in here. All right, let's use this. So, here we go. So it's your job as a trader to basically figure out what is the most probable direction that a currency is going to move, right? So there's only three ways it could go. Sideways, which is consolidation, is not really moving. Up or down, okay? So let's say you're thinking, all right, this pair, which is Great Britain, NZD, after you do your analysis, they're like, okay, I think that this pair is going to go down. And I think it's going to go all the way down to here. Where this blue line is. All right. I'm going to enter here. Where this green line is. And if the trade goes up to here, I'm going to be taken out. I don't want to be in that trade anymore. My analysis is wrong. All right. So if this pair goes down, the way that you predicted that it would, you'll make money. Okay?
Oh, man.
Money. But if it goes the opposite way, you'll lose the money. Okay?
Okay.
Now, let's say you thought that this pair is the vice versa for the other way. So if you say, all right, I think that this pair is going to go up, I'm going to enter here, but if it comes down to this point, take me out. I was wrong. All right? But as long as it goes up, all the way up to this blue line, keep me in. So if this pair starts to go up, according to what you predicted, you'll make money. But if it goes down the opposite way, you lose money.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. One of the things that always helped me up talking about buying and selling was I was like stuck on this for like 3 weeks. And Seuss, it was my mentor when I first started. I know I was getting on his nerves. Because I was like, dude, I'm going to jump in this pair. I'm going to sell it. But I haven't bought it yet. How can I sell something I don't have? You know, I couldn't wrap my head around it. You know? So, with all of this, you know, the easiest way to understand is that, let's say, for example, you're a basketball fan and your team is the Chicago Bulls. All right? You don't own that team. But you and your friend make a bet. If the Chicago Bulls win a game by 10 points or whatever, for every point they win by, you owe me $5 per point. For every point they lose by, so let's say if that was your bet, right? And then the opposite way is, let's say Chicago Bulls is your favorite team, and you say, for every point that the Chicago Bulls lose by, you owe me $5. Like you make a separate bet. You don't own the Chicago Bulls, but you're betting on the game. Does that make sense?
Definitely.
Okay, cool. Where can I find the replay? I got you, bro. I got you. Does anyone have any questions about anything else? Charting, how to start charting.
Yeah, can you go over charting?
Yes, I agree too. I'm really confused about charting. Can you just like do like a crash course?
Yeah, we'll go on a...
I was going to say the same thing.
One more thing, people been asking about moving averages, like they may not know that we have exponential moving averages, like simple moving averages, and then just original moving averages. So could you like hit that a little bit too?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little confused about that too. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yep, because I've been seeing y'all ask that, so I just wanted to get that clear for y'all too.
okay. Let me find this link real quick. for Jamal. Or is anyone else Alfie? Alfie, can you find the replay from last week and post it in the chat, please? If you're here. If not, let me know.
That'd be awesome.
Okay. Because that will go over the time frame. Alright. So let's clear a chart. Let's clear. Alright. So everyone has a different way of charting. Let's just put that out there. Okay. Once you start trading and charting on your own, then you can come up with your own style. Alright? So don't think that there's one hardcore way to do everything. It really depends on the kind of trader you are. Alright? But the foundation really of probably everyone's style is to find support and resistance in the trend first. Okay? Now, depending on the kind of trader you are, I would still at least start with the 4-hour time frame so you can get the overall direction. The daily is really good. The daily is really good. The thing that you need to understand is the higher the time frame, the stronger that that analysis tool you're using is. So the higher the time frame, the stronger the support and resistance levels are. The higher the time frame, the stronger or the more accurate that trend that you're looking at is. Okay? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to map out support and resistance. Okay? Now, the way that I do it is I start on a 4-hour or daily chart. Alright? Does everyone pretty much understand what support and resistance is or no?
Yes, I do.
Drop number 3 if you don't understand what support and resistance is. If these are the basics that you need to understand when you talk about charting. Everyone good? Alright, cool. So I can show you how I find support and resistance. The way I do it, to make it super simple and highly accurate for myself, is I use the Fibonacci retracement tool. Okay? So, on TraderView, you'll find your Fibonacci over here. Well, I have the pitchfork here now. Hit the little side arrow, and you'll see Fib retracement. Okay? Now, right now, we're going to get into Fib retracement as we start charting. But for now, just understand one thing.
Dante, which tool did you hit for the Fibonacci?
Right here is 3 lines. It says Fib retracement right beside it. And like, if you guys see tools that you use a lot, just go ahead and hit the star beside it, and it'll pop up, and there's a bar right here. So you don't always have to go look for it. Okay?
Gotcha.
Like, these are my most common tools that I use on this. They're all right there. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Now, for your Fib, here's how you draw it. Okay? If price just came from a bearish movement down. That's bearish. Okay. Down. Then you're going to draw the fib with the direction it came from. So I'll take my fib right here. I'll take it from the most recent high or the most recent absolute high. So all the way at the top, right? And the proper way to draw your fib is people might draw from over here, which is no problem, right? It's not that big of a deal. But the most accurate way to draw your fib is on the breakout leg, okay? So I'm going to draw all over here because that's consolidation, right? But right here, this area right here, that's where it actually broke out of this consolidation. You see? That's where it first broke out. So that's where I'm going to start my fib at.
Okay.
So I'm going to take those 3 lines from the top, just click and drag all the way down with the previous trend or the current trend. And you can draw from wick to wick. So you see here, where am I at? Okay.
You said draw wick from wick?
Yeah, you can draw from wick to wick or from candle close to candle close, right? So since I do this one from the wick, I'm going to end it at the wick right here. You guys see that? Does everyone see that? Alright, cool.
Yeah.
So, we're still talking about support resistance, right? So now, all I do is because, well, let me start here. All I do is I grab my little horizontal line and I mark up every Fibonacci level. I drop a horizontal line. Because I know that my Fibonacci level are supposedly key levels of support resistance and key levels to where price will interact at. Alright? So I drop all my fib levels here. I mean all my support resistance levels here. Now, still on the 4 hour, my golden level, which Cornell talks about all the time, is what? The system on it, right? So I'm going to change that to red. That's basically saying that if price comes up to this point, there's a higher chance, if it is going to stay in the trend, there's a higher chance that at this level, it's going to retrace.
I'm sorry, can you explain what you just did? That kind of went over my head.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Me too.
Okay. Hey, it's all good.
I have a question as far as how you're teaching the course. Will there be another course to navigate the system that you're using? Because everything's going over my head because I know absolutely nothing about the system.
All right, 1 second. Let me close my window real quick. Hold on. Okay, your question is there a course to navigate trading view? Whoever asked that, this is trading view. Are you asking how to navigate this? How to find all the tools?
Yeah, if there is another class that just goes over just trader's view, just so I can learn how to navigate it better. I think it'll probably be easier for me to learn.
I don't know. Alchemy or
Trader? I'm sorry, Trader probably has its own tutorial if you look within its website.
Yeah.
Yeah, or probably probably could look on YouTube and look up the different tools and how to use TradingView.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I know we don't really got a specific course that go over how to use TradingView.
Yeah, it's kind of like a third-party tool that just a lot of traders use. So
Yeah. Yeah.
So Deante, when you click on the fib, I found the lines you're talking about. Which one do I click on to do what you just did? Is it fib retracement?
Yes.
Fib? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so let me go back. Where did I lose you guys at?
Okay, I understood when you had drew the line, basically from the top to the bottom. I got that. But what did you do in the middle? Why did you turn that to red in the middle? That's where that went over my head.
Is that where I lost everyone?
that's a key resistance level, though, right?
618.
That's the 618 on the Fed. Let me see.
So
1 second.
Oh.
1 second.
I've heard Cornell mention that, and also a FIA 618. What does that mean?
This is the 618 right here. The 618 is like the golden zone. If a pair is good to retrace or turn around, 9 times out of 10, it's going to happen somewhere around the 618.
Oh.
So that's like the golden ratio. That's what a lot of people look for like continuation trades or reversal trades.
Oh.
Okay. Now, did I clarify that for you? Who's that talking to me?
Yes.
Okay, are you good now?
Yes.
Someone else say that I lost them? Who was that?
I heard 2 other people.
It was me, Sheila, but you just
oh yeah, I'm good too. Thank you guys.
Okay.
you answered my question too.
Okay.
So we changed the 618 to red, so it signifies what it is, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna come back to all that. Yep.
Okay.
You guys will see how this will play into everything. So let me see if I can remember where I was at. Okay. So I changed the 618 red, and then this is on a 4-hour time frame. So all of these levels are pretty strong levels, okay? Now, here's the thing. If you do this, and you look in the past, like we didn't go way over here, right? Now look in the past. Look what has happened at every level. There's been some type of reaction, right? A retest right here, retest right here, all the way up here, wicks on all levels, okay, retracements. So we know that these levels are strong, all right? Now, the 618 is the golden ratio, right? But another very important level is the 786. Okay? And I always change that on.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
So what about the 50? What do you say about that? Because they say that one's strong too.
Yeah, that's strong, but I don't worry about the 618 because that's the bigger move. I worry about these two right here, right? Now the 50, let's say I was in this trade. I don't want to get too far in, but let's say I was in this trade right here, and I thought that this was going to buy up, right? As I said, I do see a little head and shoulders movement right here. I would jump in this trade, and my take profit will be at the 50. So when we get to patterns, harmonics and all that, you hear me say that I always take profit 50% of the move. So that's always to the 50 is my take profit.
Okay, that makes sense. I got you.
Yeah. So, I mean, now remember what I said in the beginning. everyone uses these tools in their own unique way. Okay? So there is no wrong or right way. It's with what you are most comfortable with when you're in the market. Okay? So, the reason why the 786 is my, I also pay attention to that is because 9 times out of 10, it's the reverse of the 618. If it breaks the 618, you have a higher chance of it reversing at the 786. Okay? If it doesn't reverse there, or whatever the case is, it's going to go 100% of the way. Or it might be a trend flip. Okay? So, no matter what, to me, and the way I trade, as long as price doesn't break this high, you're still in an overall downtrend. No matter how high it goes, if it doesn't break this high, right here, you're still in an overall downtrend. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so if it doesn't break the line, because I see you drew that line, if it doesn't surpass that, overall is a downtrend? That's what you're saying?
If it doesn't break this,
Oh, okay.
overall is a downtrend.
Okay.
So also, if it breaks at the 618, if it stays within the 618 determines if it's going to change its pattern into a sell or a buy, right?
Yeah, if it's gonna come up and continue,
And if it breaks the 618 and goes to the 786,
that's
That's
like your last chance. Like if it doesn't reverse there, we're probably looking at a trend reversal.
if it doesn't reverse at the 618.
If it doesn't reverse here or here, in this zone,
Okay.
okay? So, like Cornell trades in this zone right here,
Mm-hmm.
between the 50 and the 618, right?
Mm-hmm.
You'll catch a lot more trades in that area.
Mm-hmm.
I trade in this zone. I did. Because I'm looking for a really big move back the other way.
So that zone, if it doesn't break that green zone, then overall it's going to be a downtrend?
Yeah, it's going to continue. If it doesn't break this, it's definitely going to continue now.
Okay.
So if it does, we're probably looking at a full reversal. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
So let me back up a little bit, guys. Did I lose anyone yet? Are you guys still with me?
Yeah, it actually makes more sense now.
Okay.
I think it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, every day it gets easier and easier.
If anyone is lost, stop me. I'm here for you. All right? That's what I'm here for. That's what my session is. All right? Now, that's just finding support resistance, right? But once you start doing it, you'll be doing it super fast, right? So, now, I delete the Fed. Okay? I mean, can we agree that this is the overall downtrend?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So, without looking at patterns or nothing like that, here's what we do. We drop our 4-hour support on the trend line. So, you got your high point right here. Let me show you something else real quick. 1 second. I'm just going to drop that fib on again. So, you see this dotted line going diagonal.
What line?
The dotted one, the yellow one in the middle, right here. This one right here. Do you guys see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's your chin line. Okay?
Right.
So, and then take your fib and you bring it, you line it up. So I'll practice that now. Right here. Do right here, right here. We'll go right here. And drop your chin line right over that.
I like this Fibonacci.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
We'll make this, so we're working on 4 hour, we'll make this, we'll make it blue. And we'll make it kind of dashed. Right? Now we can get rid of the fib. So now you got your support resistance and your chin line. Okay? So now, according to the kind of trader you are, this is where you will go down to your preferred time frame. Okay? If you're a scalper, you'll probably be on the 5 to 15 minute, well, probably 5 minute. If you are like an intraday kind of person, like myself, I have to do swing trading. You might like the 15-minute and the 1 hour time frame. If you're a screen trader, you're probably on the 4 hour and above. Okay? Give me 1 second. Alright? So, I'll be jumping down to the 4 hour. Alright, so when you're talking about charting a pair, you're not doing, alright, we have a support resistance, we have a trend, right? Now, this is where learning patterns and all that stuff comes into play. And you guys remember, I think our first or second call, I went over patterns. Jamal, I didn't forget about you, alright? So, don't worry about that. I'm looking for patterns, head and shoulders, rising wedges, all that, right? All that stuff plays a part, okay? But as you're learning, you might not know all that right now. So right now, you might just be worried about, okay, I know the trend, and I know I sell at resistance, and I buy at support. And that might be all you know. That's really all you need to know, okay? So from here, on the 4 hour, I know that every candle is a 4 hour time space. So if I analyze a pair on the 4 hour time frame, I might not come back for another 12 hours, because that's only 3 candles. So you can analyze a pair on the 4 hour, determine where you want to go, set a pending order on Monday, and then come back Wednesday or Tuesday. So you don't have to check your phone every 5 minutes. How many of you guys, when you're on the trade, you check your phone every 5-10 minutes?
I check it every 2 minutes.
I do.
I don't put it down.
Yes.
I stare at my phone.
I sleep with my phone.
I know.
My phone are in a relationship.
Yeah. Don't judge me.
Yeah.
But I check my chart when I'm about to like mark up something, but I only check it probably like once every 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah. So that's really all you really have to check it. So here's the thing. Here's how you know you're over leveraging when you check your phone every 5 minutes. That's how you know. All right. Because they're worried about, oh my God, how much money am I going to lose? Am I losing? Am I up? Am I down? What's going on? Should I pull out? Is this signal still good? And when you're in the Telegram, when they give out a signal, and we put like daily time frame or 4-hour time frame or 1 hour time frame, that means that if you see a trade come out on a 1 hour time frame, don't check, put it in, and don't come back for 4 hours. Okay? If you see a trade on the 4 hour time frame, put it in, and don't come back for a half a day.
Wow.
Relax.
Okay.
It's a time for that to play out.
My stress level just went way down. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, just relax. You're good. Look, only 2 things is gonna happen. Either you're gonna make money or you're gonna lose it. If you're not over leveraging, you shouldn't be worried about losing it. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So now, the 4 hour time frame. From here, I dropped down to the 1 hour. So I know overall, I'm on a downtrend, right? I'm still below my actual trend line on the 4 hour. So from here, here's what you do. You have the resistance and you have the support. You're on a downtrend, you're looking for a sell. Drop your trend line from the bottom to the top. We'll make this a different color. I'm on the 1 hour, so I'll go yellow. Drop this from the bottom to the top here. You can even track the zone or track the price. Drop another trend line across the top like that. Okay. So if price stays below the 4 hour chart, the 4 hour trend line right here, and that breaks, there you go. And it breaks your bottom trend line. Let's say that's something like this. From that, for the retest, you guys understand? Every time price breaks out of some kind of structure, or if it breaks out of support, a resistance, or a trend line, it has to come back for a retest, right? If it doesn't retest, my mentor used to say, no retest, no trade. So if it breaks all the way through like this, let it go. There's always a new trade. They'll always come back. What does Cornell say? That's always going to give you another chance on a smaller time frame. Right? So, wait for a breakout, then the retest of the trend line, and then you're good for a sell. That's the support level. That's the take profit. Okay? Now, if it keeps on going, that's one way. Now, if it breaks the trend line, this right here, this dotted line, now you're playing in the zone. Okay? But not until it breaks this. So let me put it like this to make it easier.
So you set up all you find your support and resistance, you find your trend line first on the 4 hour. Mm-hmm. Then you drop it to a 1 hour to like look for confirmations, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
go ahead.
Huh?
Yeah, go ahead.
You just explained that damn near perfect.
Wait for a breakout, look for a retest, and then that'll determine if it's going to be a sell.
Yeah, or buy if it's the opposite way.
Or buy. Okay, so I'm on the right page then.
Yeah. Now,
Okay. I'm sorry. I got my notes too. I'm just kind of trying to get this in. You said define a support and trend line in the 4 hour, bring it down to the 1 hour, and then wait for the breakout.
yeah, so, all right, on the 1 hour, now, you have the support and resistance on the 4 hour. So on the 1 hour, just look for the trend, right? So
on the 1 hour, look for the trend.
look for the current trend on the 1 hour. So,
Current.
yeah. So you have the 4 hour trend, which is down. That's the 4 hour down, right? Now on the 1 hour, you're zooming in, right? You want to know, okay, what's going to happen today, right now, right? So on the 1 hour, what do you see? You see a price retested the 4 hour trend line right here. And it's coming back up for a possible retest, right? As long as price stays in this area right here, below your trend line, as long as it stays below that trend line right there, you're looking for a sell.
Right.
Okay.
Okay? Once this thing flips to the other side, now you're looking, if it flips to the other side, what's going to happen? It's going to do something like this. Possible. All right? All this stuff is possible. If it breaks that trend line, what did we say earlier? Look for a retest. And then take it to the next level.
So that's when your resistance becomes your support.
Yes. Yes.
I'm getting it, Deante.
Yeah. So, if it comes up for a retest here, you're looking for a sell. And we're not looking at patterns, so I can show you another confirmation, but we'll build up to that, okay? So looking for a sell back down, right? So now check this out. Our trend lines from width to width, right? And then right here, something to that nature. I might even okay. So remember we talked about this. Come up to our trend line. If it doesn't break, comes back down right here. And then watch the retest. Look for it to come all the way down there, right? This is how, now we can also do trend lines, support and resistance in this area right here. But guys, you don't need all those lines, all right? You're trading on the 1 hour time frame from the 4 hour support and resistance levels. You're good, okay? You don't need 100 trend lines because then you don't know what's going on. Yeah, I dropped the fib on this.
It's starting to click. Gotcha.
All right.
Absolutely.
So, all right. So let's say it does break that upper trend line. Okay. Now look, you got your breakout, right? What's the rule? Wait for a retest. It'll probably come down to right here. Look how those line up. With your 4 hour trend line, or your 4 hour trend, and your 1 hour trend line, right? So where is the take profit? Now you're trading within this channel right here. Okay? So this bottom trend line is what? Support. The top one is resistance. Okay? So if you enter for a buy, take it to the top trend line. Once it comes up here, see how it reacts. If it rejects, then take it back down. Okay? Once again, see what happens. If it bounces off, then take it back up. Now here is your next level of interest. What's it going to do from here? Will it come all the way down or go all the way back up? We don't know. We have to wait to see what happens. Right? Don't worry about projecting 5-6 moves ahead of time. Just worry about the next 1 or 2. And come back and check the chart. Okay? Now, that's basically how you chart on all time frames. It doesn't matter. Same chart, different chart, same stuff. Okay? It doesn't matter. Now, let me see something. Let's say that I'm going to show you guys another example of dropping a trend line, right? Because I'm pretty sure this is around, well, I'll show you. This is probably around 618. Now, middle of the 4 hour, we did our trend line from top to bottom, right? You guys remember why? Who can tell me why? Why did I drop my trend line from up here? Not my trend line, my fib from up here down to here.
Because that was where the breakout started at.
Yeah. And that was the direction that price came from, right? So look at the 1 hour. If I wanted to drop the trend line, I'm stuck on them trend lines, boy. If I wanted to drop the fib, now what direction would I go?
Up, because you want to see where price may go.
Okay. So let's say you want it just to see what the support levels are around here. I took my fib from down here, and I'll go all the way up to the top. Okay? Now, where is the golden ratio? The 618, right? Look what happened at the 618. We'll go here. Yeah. Let me just drop a bit. Let me just do this. On 1 hour levels, we're gonna become yellow. Okay? 1 hour yellow. This is from it. We're gonna dash it. A dash red. 76. A dash orange. And on 100 level, to make it yellow. Now, I'm doing my 1 hour trend line. Okay? That's all I'm doing. Right across there. And then I'm gonna delete the fib if I can. Okay. Alright. Now looking at on 1 hour levels. This is yellow. Bitcoin price had a violent move up, a violent bearish bullish move up, and it came down right around the 618 for the retest, and then continued up. You guys see that?
Mm-hmm.
And then this is the 50 right here. So prices were all the way up, came back to the 50 right here, and now it's pushing back up. Okay? So it's all the same stuff. Is this clear for you guys? You guys understand what we're doing here?
Mm-hmm.
How you're just
Wait, did I miss something? Okay, now if it's a move down, you want to start at the top and go down. But if it's a move up, you want to start at the bottom and go up, and then that's going to determine your levels. Am I correct?
yes, you're correct.
Okay, all right. I just want to make sure I didn't miss it.
No, you're good. You're golden.
It's beginning to make sense. Like it's, I don't see a bunch of lines anymore. Now it's starting to make sense.
Yeah.
Because I was confused. I'm just like, I need somebody just to do a quick run through. And because after I get off here, I'm definitely going to practice myself,
I promise the more you practice, you play with it, then the faster it'll come. The faster it'll come. A lot faster. Okay?
Awesome. Did somebody else said to go on YouTube and I can probably find like tutorials for how to better navigate the Trader's View?
Yeah. It's Trader's View, yeah. They probably have some on their website somewhere.
Yeah.
Is there like a certain number that you choose for the fields?
No, that's just what's already on the Fed, the Trader View, so that's why I stick with. I don't change nothing, I don't really, like, honestly, guys, I trade mostly off of MT4. I use Trader View for, like, training and stuff like that, because it's a lot easier for, like, new folks to learn Trader View, as everything's right here, But I use MT4 a lot more because it's a lot more customizable. Maybe next week I start doing training on MT4. If enough of you are using that platform, we'll switch over there. If you guys want me to stay over here, I'll stay over here. But the way that I learn how to use all these platforms is by watching training and other people use it. I've never watched a YouTube video on them, I just watched the replays.
Yeah, that's how I learned too. I just watch people use the different tools and I ask a hell of a questions.
Yeah. But there's a lot of tools in here, but you don't have to use them all. You use what you're comfortable with, what you know, okay?
Right. If you do use that next week, I'm down for that. I'll tune in. I'm going to tune in every week, but if you do use that, I would love to learn how to use the MT4 because I'm kind of struggling with that.
Mm-hmm.
So if you do that, I'll tune in and definitely, like he said, take notes and ask a lot of questions.
Yeah, I'll definitely do that, It's good to be, it's nice
Man, I used to ask so many questions. I used to think people used to get annoyed, but it's paying off now because, like, I see
me too.
Like a little bit better results and a little bit more consistent results.
Yeah, definitely. I ask some questions, man. I ask them.
I have a question, Dante.
Right.
So I'm getting all this. So now that we determine if it's a buy or a sell, then how do we pinpoint our accuracy in determining what the take profit would be?
All right. So let me I can't do this 1 hour stuff. So give me 1 second. I can't remember. Alright, so this is how you do it. Hold on, I gotta take some of this stuff off.
Mm-hmm.
It's too much. So this is how you do that. One second. That does not look like for some reason. There we go. Alright. So, let's say you're looking for we can go back in the past a little bit. Right here, let's say you saw it right here.
Mm-hmm.
Right now. Right? So, with that bottom, well, this somehow wouldn't have been there yet, as that point wasn't there. Let's say right there. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You saw a wick right around here, and you know that's right the 50 on your fib, right? Because we had the fib on here from bottom to top, and we know that the 50 is the key level, right, for reversals. So now you're like, okay, I came all the way up here, I dropped my fib. Now I see it's wicking my 50 fib level. You know, now if a price has a bullish movement, almost 100% of the time, I'll say 98% of the time, it will do a 50% pullback before it sits off again, right? So you have this bullish movement here. You have a 50% pullback with the wick. So now you're like, okay, go time. I'm gonna jump in for a buy. Where's my take profit? It will be at the top of the channel. It's the take profit.
Gotcha.
Where's the stop loss? The stop loss, if I'm using the fib, is going to be at the fib level, one fib level up or down for the entry. So you enter at the 50, keep your stop loss tight, put it at 618, or just beyond it, just in case there's a wick. So now, you got your entry right here at the 50. Stop loss just beyond the 618. And then take profit all the way up here. Right? If you want to hold it that long. Okay? So let me clear off some of this stuff. So you guys can see. We'll make that different blue. We'll make it purple. Okay. I'm gonna clear off this right here. And that's how it'll look. Look at alright. So that's how it'll look. Let me show you guys this. That's the take profit. That's the stop loss. Okay?
Now, what button did you press to do that?
This right here, it is
Yeah.
over here to the right. over here. I'll click on this. Side arrow. In a long position as if you're going for a buy. Short position is if you're going for a sell. Okay? And this way you can kind of map out, okay, what's my risk to reward? How many pips am I going for? What is this? Oh, I put money.
Okay.
How many pips am I going for? How many am I risking? Okay? So, this is like a 3-to-1 risk to reward. We're going for 37 pips. They're risking about 12. Actually, yeah, yeah. That's a good risk ratio. And this is how you, practice charting. So let's say you do all this, you're not going live or nothing like that, right? But you want to know, would I be right? So do everything we've done this morning, right? Chart out the whole pair, and then come and drop your long or short position, and come back the next day to see how it played out. Would you have been in drawdown? Would you have been hit profit? You know? And that's how you can get confident in your skills. Right? I can't tell you how many charts I charted. And I said, well, I'm not going to take that trade. I'm going to chart it out to see if I'm right. And had I been right, had I jumped in, I would have made money. Right? And trading is like, I promise you, 10% technical, 80%, 85% emotional and mindset. Okay? As the more, think about this. The more confidence you have in your skills, the more you're going to pull the trigger and enter a trade. The more times you enter a trade, the more chances you have winning, or the more that you do win. So then, the more times you win, guess what? The more you start pulling the trigger even more, and the more money you make. But if you're not confident, what happens? You don't pull the trigger, you wait too late, you second guess yourself, you enter a trade too late before you lose money, or you don't enter that trade at all, and you don't make no money. So it's all a mindset thing, right? Even, all right, I'm not telling you to do this, but I'm going to tell you what I did. I only demoed for about a week. And then I started a $100 account. And no matter what, all my trades I took at 0.01. Okay? The lowest lot size possible. Because here's the thing about demo. You can't demo emotions. I'm saying it one more time. You can't demo emotions. Alright? In demo, the brokers do not treat your account the same way as if you had $10 in there. It's not treated the same. A live account, you can have a live account and a demo account side by side. And depending on what pair and what time you're in a trade, on the same broker, you will see on the live account that trade will stop hunt. And on the demo account, it won't.
Right.
So, when you're doing demo, a lot of people start this account with $20,000, $50,000. If you're not putting that much in your trading account, you shouldn't be starting there.
That's right.
Because then what you're going to do, you're going to have trades with $50 lot size, $10, outrageous stuff, right? But then when you go on your live account, you're going to try to trade like that and blow your account. Number one. Or number two, you're going to see your live account isn't growing as fast as your demo account. Well, of course not. You're not trading with $20,000.
Man, I done blew like 2 or 3 accounts, trading demo, then going live and trying to do the same thing. I was losing the same amount of money and gaining the same, but my account was way too small. So yeah, I had to adjust to that. Yeah, it took a while.
Yeah. Here's the thing.
With my demo account, I just I would open it up and then I'd like purposefully lose trades until I get down to around the amount I was starting with.
Me too. That's the way I did it too. Yep. And so here's the thing. Demo is where you start training your mind. Demo is where it starts. You have to train your mind in good habits. Because I promise you, you will lose a lot more money if you don't train yourself in demo with good habits, because you're basically programming yourself subconsciously to fail on live. I promise you. So here's the way I got around that. Like I said, I'm not telling you to do this. This is what I did. I started a $100 account, and no matter what, I took every trade at 0.01. Okay? Because no matter how much money you have in trade, when it's real money, you act a little bit different. Your emotions are a lot more heightened. Even if it's just $1, 25 cents, right? Because when you see that you're making money, right, or making picks, subconsciously, you're getting excited, right? And you're like, I know it's a little bit, but I'm doing it. And now I know I can do it. All right? So, in the beginning, just worry about catching picks as the money will come. You guys understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Just worry about catching picks. Because if you catch 10 picks, you can make more than someone who caught 100 picks. Because that person might have that 100 pips at $1 per pip. But you know you can catch 5 or 10 pips. And you built your account up and compounded that account. So they might be in for $1 from 100 pips. You might be in for 15 lots for 10 pips. $150 per pip. That's like $1,500.
Right.
You guys see what I'm saying?
Yes.
You don't have to be in the market all day to make a killing.
Yeah, that's the like compounding and stuff. That's what I've been working on as well, and I've been doing pretty good on it. On Euro USD, I got. Let me see. Oh, actually went way up from this morning. I think. Let me see. That's 40 plus another 40. That's 17. Plus another 40. So I got probably like 136, 140 pips on Euro USD just by compounding it and waiting for pullbacks and just knowing when to enter and stuff.
Yes. Compounding, guys, I promise you. It might take a little bit in the beginning, but once you get that ball rolling, I promise you, if you stick to it in the next year, you will be super straight. I promise you. Just stay patient. Stay patient. Alright? Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Someone asked about EMAs. I've always only used exponential. So I'm not gonna say it like I know everything. I don't know the difference. I've only used exponential ever in the last 3 years. That's all I've used.
Well, that's what I'm sticking to.
But
And that's the fib, right?
no, the EMAs, this stuff right here. Like with the money strategy, you have the 200, the 50. I'm sorry. You have the 3, the 6, and the 50. The moving averages.
Uh-huh.
That's what I'm talking about. Let me show you.
I actually use the 50, the 200, and a 3. And sometimes I switch it to an 18.
Yeah, those. I don't know the difference, but here's the thing. I just now put a link in the chat that goes to this article because I just Googled it when you guys asked me. Alright? I'm not going to say I act like I know everything because I don't. And here's the good thing about Forex. You don't have to know everything to make a living. Okay? Trust me. So, that article is in the, oh, wait. Yeah, that article is in the chat.
Okay.
And for a lot of the new people, I know I'm kind of getting off topic, but I promise you, we'll get back to the charts. But the stuff you guys need to hear when you're starting out, because the rest of the people there that told me, and it's just as important as knowing how to chart. Okay? So, make an excuse me if I go off a little bit. But, if they're new, 1 second. If you're new, focus on 1 or 2 strategies that's in the trading. Like, focus on learning how to naked chart like we did today, and focus on 1 method, right? I'm going to be having more my own strategies inside the training, so you go through it to what you like or whatever. But focus on 1 or 2. 1 or 2, okay? Do not get caught up in the hype of learning something new every day, right? You learn all the stuff but don't make no money, okay? One of my members quoted, I think it was Bruce Lee, last week. Basically, don't fear the man that knows 1,000 ways to kick you, or fear the man that practices 1 kick 1,000 times.
Yes.
Take Alfie, for example. Alfie's been doing the money strategy for like a year, I think. But that's all she does. This is made a killing. She might do some other stuff too, but mainly, she focuses on that 1 thing. That's a perfect example, right? I know someone else, one of my private students, I taught her 1 strategy 2 months ago. She made $49,000 over the last 2 months. She doesn't know how to chart. She doesn't do none of this I showed you today. None of it. She's talking about 1 strategy on 1 commodity, and it's all she does. And her 10-year-old son. Okay?
You said with 1 commodity?
Yeah. It's a industries, a stock.
Yeah.
Yeah, U.S. stock. So, that's all I'm gonna say about that, guys. I mean, just don't get caught up in all the hype, alright?
So basically, like at the end of the day, you pick and choose what strategy you want to use because, you know, Afia signed me up, so I want to master her money strategy because it works for me based on my lifestyle. You know, I have an infant, as you probably can hear in the background.
Yeah.
So that works out perfectly. You know, so you say don't let nobody pull you, don't get caught up in the hype, you know, of trying to learn everything.
Yeah. Now, if you have something that works for you, stick with it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Huh? Alright, guys. Is there any questions about anything so far? I Have you guys been working on any charts of your own?
I've tried, but I didn't know what I was doing till about a half hour ago. So, and now I
Shoot, I
feel.
got a markup for AUDJPY. If you want to take a look at that.
Post it in the chat.
And post it in this chat, or you want me to post it in our messenger group, or
You can do Telegram up.
or Telegram?
Yeah, you can do Telegram. I'll put it up. If you guys ever do a chart, right, and you want to know how
Ooh, and I'm eating good on it too.
I'm trying to download the TDI. I did, and I don't know why.
I can't hear you.
I said the TDI you just uploaded.
Innocent, that is?
Yeah, that's me.
Hey, read the last post I made.
Yeah, the last post you did.
In the group.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I said the last post you did in the Prem.
Alright. 1 second.
Alright, my bad. I'm about to post it right now.
Yeah, post that real quick. 1 second. Alright, so if you guys ever want to take a picture of your chart, right, any chart that you work on throughout the week, take a picture of it by going here, clicking on this right here, that little camera right there,
Mm-hmm.
and then you get a link like this, copy it, post it in the Telegram, and tag me, okay, and I'll look over it for you, or with you.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay.
I mark up on MT4 as well. Like that's the only thing that I mark up on. So
do you not understand?
It's probably gonna be a little easier to understand because I like to mark up on like a clean chart. So
yeah,
it's not too much of anything for real.
That's fine. Can you guys still hear me? I dropped my mic.
Yes.
Okay. Let me see here. Did you post that in the? Oh yeah, I see it. Let me see. 1 second.
You said long is buy and short is sell?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Shoot, I just learned something new. I didn't even know that.
What do you got going on? Orange APY?
I'm about to send my daily chart too. That's just my 4-hour chart. I'm gonna show you why I took this trade on the daily.
Alright, I'm gonna save this to my desktop.
Rob,
What's up? What's up?
you have some killer entries.
I know.
I've just been practicing. Like I said, I've been training for like since January. But before I even started like practicing on demo, I just took the time out to like understand the candlestick patterns. And shoot, I'm still learning too. So I can't wait to see where I'm at in 2 years.
Right. Your entries are always like sniper entries, like you right there at it. That's a good thing too, because let's draw down, especially when you're just getting started. That's a beautiful thing if you can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that's the 4 hour, and here's the daily.
Yes, Rob been killing it, man. I need to come and join your team.
Come on, man. We all eating over this way.
Yeah, I want to friend you on Facebook.
Shoot, everybody could send me a friend because I've been deleting. I'm only 20 years old, so I done had a whole bunch of childish people and all that stuff on my page. So I've been deleting a whole lot of people just to add anybody new. Like who
Oh, yeah, you
actually
on the
want to
right
change.
track. You 20 and you got it. Oh, yeah, bro. You about to be a millionaire soon.
Right, I'm going to friend you. Look for Maria Star.
All right, shoes. Everybody could send me a friend request, and then I'll be posting my results and stuff on my story, so y'all can look at my story as well. I'll be posting goofy stuff too, so sometimes.
Yeah, all these Z2 bypass, bro, they're all about to buy, man.
What'd you say now?
All this Z2 bypass, they're all at this daily level, they're about to buy, bro. They're about to buy.
I've been waiting on this one probably for a couple weeks now.
Yeah.
Just to get to that level. It just take patience for real. That's all it is. Like, you can't jump the gun. You got to be patient and let the market come to you. Don't chase after the market, because that's how you lose.
Yeah, exactly.
Trust me, I done done it, so that's how I know.
I got this shot from a while back. I don't know why it's not deleting.
I'm actually about to link up with my boy Jamal. He probably was on the call. I'm about to link up with him and get him a little session, a mini session. He had a little bit of confusion, but everything will come together sooner or later for everybody.
Yeah, I'm still here.
On the daily. Let me just clear everything. What's that all J2Y? All the J2Y pairs, man. All of them. I'm about to eat, man. I look at catching at the right time.
Shoot, look at my entry on Euro USD. That entry is cold.
I caught the sale on those JPY, so you think it's about to go back up?
We got drop that fit. Hold on. Maybe we had to talk on that one. Drop that fib on it. Just like I showed you. Right? That's at 786 right now. Wicking. There's the 618 right here. This is on the daily.
And then that's another thing. I trade on the daily. Well, I like to look at the weekly and the daily and the 4 hour. And then like when I see the trend, I'm the type I will scalp out my entry literally on the 1 minute so I can get a perfect entry. And then just ride that boy the direction that it's going.
Yeah, this is about to. On the daily, too? Look at, all right.
I was looking at AUD JPY.
Oh, my bad. I'll come back to this one then. Come back to that. Say that.
He's actually pulling back right now.
Oh, JPY. I know
it's in the uptrend. And the 50 EMA about to be crossing the 200 in a second, so that's another confirmation for me. Well, actually, let me zoom.
50 and 200? Yeah. Yeah. I use that 200 on every chart.
And then, like, if you go to the weekly, you can see we got exhaustion wicks to the downside on the past 2 weeks. And then So hopefully this week it just pushes it to the opposite upside.
All right. So here we had this right here. The reason why I'm not even paying attention to this is that was a flash crash. Right? That was a crazy day. It was like
I remember that day. That's
400
when
or
I first
500
started
pips an
trading
hour.
too.
Yeah, it was crazy. 400 or 500 pips one way, 400 or 500 pips back the other way in like less than a day. It was insane.
Yeah, I think that was the day that Trump, he had spoke about something. I forgot what he spoke about, but man, that thing dropped.
Yeah.
And then it came out like I was going to enter at the bottom.
Started talking about the
tariffs.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's when the first talked about it. That thing went ham.
Okay, y'all just gave me a clue. I want to watch, make sure I keep up on what he's talking about to see if it relates to what we're doing.
Oh yeah, everything he says,
literally,
if he make a tweet, affects the market.
that market moving.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, it was 2 weeks ago. He made a tweet and the market moved like 100 pips up and down. I was like, just off a couple words on Twitter, like, how?
Yeah. They should set up alerts for him.
Thanks, Rob. I'm really gonna look into that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, go to our Facebook group. I dropped the PDF for this book called The Candlestick Bible.
Yeah, that's inside of the course too, and Telegram. It should be.
Yep.
Okay.
It's on Telegram and yeah, it should be on Telegram as well because that's where I posted it in Telegram like last month. And
what Facebook group? I'm sorry.
The BYOBFX active member.
Oh, okay.
No.
It's on the paid members.
Yeah, paid members.
Oh, the paid members.
I don't have it. I can send it to you.
Say it again?
I saved it, so I can send it to you.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So you guys see how on J2Y, like we had it bottomed out, right? And then came back up to the 618. And then it continued that downward motion. But it didn't really, it's not really a continuation yet until it breaks this low. You see what I mean? It has to make lower lows. This is up to daily. Right? But
So are you looking for that to
say that again?
When you're saying that it's breaking that level, if it breaks that level, then it's going to be a continuation. If it doesn't break that level and starts to turn back up, it's going to be a W possibly?
Possibly. When I zoom in,
it will have to break that level, then retest.
Yeah. Yeah, as a broke this level.
No entry.
Yep. And broke this right here, I'm going to zoom in.
That's another thing too. Like I used to be trying to get in on long wicks while it was still falling and not wait for the retest, and that's where I used to mess up. But I just started to be patient, wait for that retest, and
yeah, it's always a retest. Always. So now, check it out. Check it out. Now, we're back down here. What we can do is, I have to, it's like a habit, I have to do this real quick. Just give me 1 second. Actually, one second, guys, 1 second. Try to read this bib. Hold on. I can. Alright. So now you got this strong bearish move right here. You want a rate test, right? But the breakout is right around here. When it broke out in the structure right here.
Mm-hmm.
So the rate test will come back up here. And that's probably about maybe just over 50% of the overall move. So if I do this right here, if I jump another fib, we'll see where this lines up at. Where's the line up at? It's this one at.
Long. Okay.
Do you guys see how that happened?
Mm-hmm.
Once we get all these confirmations lined up, I mean, that, what else do you need? Right?
So you were getting in that for a short, you'd be doing it at that point.
If you're going to get in this for a sale, you'll wait for it to come back up to this area.
Right.
If you're going to buy, your take profit will be in this area. So
I'm sorry, could you repeat that? You said if you were going to buy what?
your take profit will be in this area. Like Rob's in the buy right now, right, Rob?
Yeah, I got my take profit at 759. Wait, hold on. 76.8. I got two entries, so one is 759, and then the other one is 76.8.
Yeah. So Rob is this took a profit right around here.
Okay, gotcha.
You know, but it's good. You're not gonna be in share all month, right?
Yeah, I was aiming for, like, you see in the past, I was aiming for half of that
right
bearish wick.
Yeah, this is right here.
I mean that bearish candle.
Bearish or bullish?
I was aiming for half of the bearish candle, like the one that's right next to that bullish. Yep, right there.
Okay.
Like half of that. That's what I was aiming for.
Yeah. Different shot, same stuff, guys. I just did the 5 minutes that I showed you in the last hour. Same as that thing. Right? So yeah. My
like on the 4 hour, if y'all look at my chart, I'm waiting on it to break that, like mini consolidation zone, break that and retest, and I might get another entry on it. But right now, I'm just being patient and letting what I got ride.
This area right here. Wait for the breakout. Retest. Take profit.
Just like that.
And this kind of looks like a double bottom anyway, right? If I'm losing this one, you guys just...
Yes, a double bottom on the 4 hour. I mean, on the daily. And shoot, on the 4 hour too, right there, where you were selling that.
Yeah.
Thank you for showing this, Deante, for us all. I appreciate it because I'm strictly new. So what better way to learn this as I'm being new? I don't have anything, in my mind, so.
Yeah.
As a beginner, this is really, really going to help me out. Like, I'm going to study this today.
Yes, Deante is a great teacher. I love the way he teaches.
I appreciate y'all. And like, was it the first session we had, or the second session we had? We were going over patterns.
Yes, that was, I jumped on. That was my very first time, and now I'm going to like studying the patterns and what it just basically just took a weight off me. I'm just like, because I want to learn how to chart my own graphs and call my own trades. Even though I'm under the tutelage of FEA, I'm willing to learn. I said I need some help and some guidance, and you just really cleared my mind of confusion.
Yeah, I'm glad. It's all the same stuff, guys. We're the double bottom idea, right? And remember, the double bottom of a potential double bottom, what do? We drop that trend line right here, right? So once it breaks our trend line, come back and retest, you're good to go to the next level. Either up here, this is about the area of rob and second profit, or right here, right out of that, right at the next level of resistance. As we're still at support down here, buy up to resistance. How many pips is that? It's 96 pips right there, 110 pips right there.
So would your entry point be at the bottom arrow?
It will be right here.
Okay.
You have a couple of entries. You have a couple of them. So you know how I drop my trend line slanted like this? I split it. Cornell, I believe, he does it like this. Right across the middle. It's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So don't get confused about that, right? It's the same thing. So your entry could be, they have a couple of them. I'm gonna go through this real quick and then so you can see something like that, or if it breaks out more, you might see something like this.
Yeah, that's more how my chart is set up, kind of like that.
You might see something more like that, right? So the entry is in a couple of spots, depending on the kind of risk taker and the kind of checker you are. Because we all say, this is here, this, that, and other. But all of us have a different risk tolerance. Okay? So, if you don't like, let me just do it like this. If you're more of a risk taker, and you saw this little motion here, right? It's kind of like half a W. You might have entered for a buy on this wick, like Rob. Is that what you entered at, Rob?
Let me see real quick. I'm actually in drawdown right now, but I entered at 7565.
Okay, right around here. Not the same area. Yeah. So you might take an early entry there, right? There's nothing wrong with that. It depends on the kind of trader you are. But you should understand that price, you can be in a stagnation. I'm not talking to you specifically, Rob. I'm talking to everyone. Because I would enter here too, right? Because I understand drawdown. I'm comfortable with it. It's been a while. So I'm comfortable with drawdown if I do go in it, right? So if you do enter down here, you need to understand that price to keep on consolidating in the zone, right? So you may be up and then down and up and down. If they're comfortable with that, then enter there. But you wouldn't enter there on like 3 or 4 standards, right? When you do it, it's what I call you put a foot soldier in the market. Meaning, I might drop a small lot right here, just to get me in the game, right? So now I'm in there, I'm feeling myself, I'm going up and down, right? Now, the second entry, maybe you have a buy stop right above the middle, right? So you're thinking, okay, what if it doesn't retest before it comes all the way up, right? What if it doesn't? Sometimes it doesn't. Or what if we miss the move, right? So it's a buy stop right here. Does everyone understand what a buy stop is?
Yes.
One person?
Can you go over
I
it?
do.
Okay.
A little bit.
Okay. So a buy stop is you think that the market is going to go in a buy and keep on going. But it's not going to come down, right? So you're saying the price reaches this point right here. It's past the point of no return. You're expecting it to keep on going.
Mm-hmm.
That's a buy stop. Same thing for a sell stop. Okay? Expect the price to keep on going to that level. So if you're expecting a double bottom, and let's say you have to go to work or wherever, and you don't want to miss the move, you set a buy stop just above the neckline of that potential W. So then you know that price hits it, it's been keep on going, you're in the game. Okay? That's the second entry. Now, the risk with that is if it's right above the neckline, it might come up, trigger the buy stop, and then dump. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So there's risk in all of it. It just depends on the kind of trader you are. Or it might go up that high and then come all the way back down. You know, you'll be a heavy drawdown. Okay? Just depends who you are. There's no right or wrong way.
Shoot, I just looked at the chart. I helped Fatima yesterday. She had told me like her account size and stuff, and then I like helped her with like the lot size, and she just caught 50 pips on Euro USD.
Yeah.
Yeah, hit her take profit and stuff.
When you, Deante, when you say retest, is that the same like as pullback? Because that's what I get it as.
Yes, a retest is a pullback. So,
okay, got you.
Yeah. So you pass this level. Let's say it tested this level and pulls back for retest. So now your third entry and the safest entry. Okay, there's actually two more entries. So the third entry type will be as the price came up and then it pulled back or retested the next one. Right here is your third entry. Okay? Now, you will wait until you saw some sort of rejection. Okay? If price is coming down, if price is falling, well, you're not going to jump in the buy just because it hits this level. Okay? Wait until you get a bearish candle. I mean, a bullish candle. I'm sorry. Wait till you get a bullish candle. Once price starts to turn around, then go in for the buy. Okay? One moment. All right. Now, your fourth entry and your last entry, or last chance, is back here again. Another buy stop. Right? So it will be over here. Okay? So now, this fourth entry opportunity is if you saw it pulling back. But you don't have time to sit and watch the chart. Or you don't want to. Right? So then you put a buy stop since it's already come up to this point of pull back. You know, or you could be more confident that the next time it takes off, it's going to pass that point. Because this is a pullback. So instead of jumping in down here, then it's still pulling down. When you see it, it was still pulling down. Just put a buy stop where it came from. And leave. Go. Do your thing. Right? So then, when it does come back up, if they're not around, boom, you're instant in the market in a stronger position, right? Boom, we hit take profit. You come home, you got money in the bank. Do not lose anyone along the way. You guys understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
All right. Does that make everything a lot clearer? I mean, you have 4 different opportunities.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Can you just enter like the first entry as like a market execution and just let it go?
Yeah. That's if they're there at the looking at the chart, yeah, of course, yeah. Enter that thing. Put your take profit and stop loss.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. So if you did enter here,
mm-hmm.
let me do this. And you know you're in the zone, and you only need 10 pips, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to go for the move. Let me say something. You know it came from here, resisted.
Mm-hmm.
Trade in the zone. Buy here, drop however many, whatever you want, take profit here. You don't have to go for all that. Who cares? You know it's in the zone. So play with what you know. Right? We don't know if it's going to break out. We don't know if it's going to go down here.
Right.
But we know that it's been in the zone for quite some time. This is what we know. And it's very respected. So jump back in there with a buy. Get your 40 pips and be good money. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And then if it starts injecting up here, guess what? Stick with this pair. Now you have a relationship with her, right? Now, sell it back down to resistance and support. You can eat off of one pair all day.
Right.
40 pips right there.
Shoot, what I said I was on Euro USD, I was up, what, 120, 130? Now I'm up like 150 pips on just those.
Is there news right
trades.
now?
What'd you say now?
Is there news right now? News?
Let me check.
About that time. So I got like 10 more minutes, guys. Or 8 more minutes. Do you guys understand what we went over this morning? Is it a lot more clear?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We got some Canadian news coming up and at 10 o'clock. And then yeah, we got some USD news, but it's not major.
Okay. All right, cool.
Yeah, it's so much more clearer, Dante, and I think practicing doing our charts and seeing how you showed us the fib and how to do it and stuff, and changing the color, I think if we just practice that continuously, everything just kind of clicks and clicks.
That'll be good, yeah. But the only other half of that is being patient and being to recognize a pattern when it's happening. Right? That's really all it is. Just to keep it simple. Keep it simple, baby. What was that? I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
So I have a quick question before we get off. Could you take a look at GU?
Why not?
Thank you. At GU.
Oh, my bad. I said EU. GU, how long have you been saying it for? You've been saying it for a while? Who is that, Sheila?
Nope.
That's the name? How long have you been saying?
You said how long have I been?
Yeah.
Off and on for like a year and a half, but I'm still new because I really don't know. I was just getting lucky.
Okay. Oh, we got a double bottom on GU.
Oh yeah, another thing with trading, you want to be consistent. Like just be consistent as possible. Because when I was probably like between March and May, man, I was trying so many different tools, so many different like theories, and it was just crazy. I lost so much money, but now that I've just been consistent, you'll see a better return on whatever trades you in.
What strategy do you use, Rob?
See, I trade price action. So I look for the main supports and the main resistance. Like I trade on the weekly and the daily. So I just basically look for the main support and resistance levels and then get a confirmation on like a reversal pattern at either a support or resistance level. And then follow the trend as well. What you say now?
I got like 8 minutes left. So let me answer this question real quick. Now let's
got you.
All right. What's that? Designate?
Designate, yes.
Designate. I don't know why I said designate. All right. What are you looking for? What do you see right now?
I see the double bottom, but I was just trying to make sure that wasn't a retest and then a continuation.
Okay. So, are you in the buy?
Yes.
Okay. So you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
All you do is to jump the trend line down here. See? As long as you stay above that thing, you're good. Right? I think this is a daily trend line right here. What is that going on there? Yeah, that's a daily. So then 4 hour, you can actually drop another one on the 4 hour.
I'm sorry, I have a quick question. This is an overall downtrend, so it's okay to go against the trend?
Depends on the type of trader you are.
I didn't hear you. Could you repeat?
It depends on the type of trader you are.
Got you, guys.
Yeah,
If you're
because
a swing trader, you're stay with the trend, right? But if you see a bounce off of a daily level after this huge freaking bearish move, you know the market has to come back, right? That's about.
had double bottom one other time and it tricked a bunch of traders, even season one. So I guess that's why some people might be scared.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it was last week or the week before that.
Yeah. But the best time to take a double bottom off of reversal is after it breaks the neckline. After you see this. Right here. Then take profit 1 will get back to the neckline. And take profit 2 will be the next level. You know? Even seasoned traders that's been trading for a while. Sometimes we may jump in a little bit early too. Because when you see a big move about to happen, we get excited. Right? And you know, we might be able to control ourselves sometimes, most of the time, but sometimes when it's something you really see clear as day, now, I'm going to leave you with this. If you see a move happening clear as day, stay away from it.
If you see what?
If you see something happening clear as day, like this double bottom, I don't really scare you, Benjamin, because you're in it. But if you see an apparent double bottom, you're not the only one that sees that. There's millions of other traders looking at this, and they're jumping in for buys down here. Right? So, what do you think the banks are going to do? They're going to keep on showing them that buy. They're going to rack up all the money down here. And then, they're going to stop hunt. And they're going to scare all these people out. Take all that money. Hit all those stop losses. And then, they're going to buy. Happens all the time. Right? So, just like here, this long whip has a stop line. So people in the cell, right? There were people in the cell right here. They were in the cell, and they were bringing the stop losses down. Right? And once the price got down here, what did the banks do? They stopped hunting. And then what did they do? We kept going down. Right? It happens all, especially on great breaks. So when you see a wick like this, that's actually your key to go the opposite direction. That's how I trade all the time. All the time. If I see a whip, sometimes I get hit by the whip, right? Because I'm one of those guys that's in early or getting stopped on it. But when I get hit, I immediately, if I see it, I jump back in immediately. Because that whip is the key that, hey, we're about to fall again. But first, let's rack up some money. And then we're going to keep on going. So on this double bottom, if you're not in it, I'm not saying it's going to happen. There's a very, very good chance. And I don't want to scare you that's in there.
Mm-hmm.
But when you see it wick out of this, it starts to pull back. Remember, this is a 4 hour. When it starts to pull back, or that 4 hour closes on the wick like that, then go for the buy.
You said where?
Wherever. Like if it starts to wick like this right here.
Uh-huh.
If you see a long wick down here,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
then go for the buy.
Gotcha. So I'm in it for a buy right now, but on the small lot size. I was in it with the larger lot size as well, but I got out of that one in profit. Just a few minutes, but I just put it like right above where my entry was.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't get caught in it.
Yeah. If they're just going for 10, 15 pips, they get the scalp on, scalp that thing, right? So
My bad to interrupt, but UCAD just popped up like a mug. It just jumped like.
Watch UCAD now. Slipping the beds.
Man, I'm just so, and this thing just went crazy.
Alright guys, so I'm like 5 minutes over. I'm sorry. Thank you guys for like hanging in there. If you guys have any more questions, come inside the Telegram. Let me know. Tag me. If you guys are charting throughout the week, post your charts in the Telegram and tag me. I'm not saying I'll be able to go over all of them, okay? But I will hit as many of them as I can.
Okay.
And we have other members that are great at charting. Let them chime in. This is how we help each other. This is how we grow as a group, right? It's not me against you. It's not other members against you. It's us against the market. You guys understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
We all create on this. Let's just help each other out and grow together. All right?
Yes.
So if you guys enjoyed, this replay will be up this afternoon. I'm going to try my best. And I'll see you guys on the next call.
Deante, thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
No problem.
Okay. Appreciate the time.
Hello, my